Welcome to day 3 of NAIFA Nation Impact Week. I'm NAIFA Secretary Larry Holzberg, and I'm very glad to have you with us today. We've had 2 great days of entertaining, educational, and informative programming so far. And day 3 of NAIFA Nation Impact Week promises more of the same. It's time like this that make me really proud to be part of NAIFA, an association that is bringing our industry and our professional colleagues together during the COVID-19 crisis. It's a measure of NAIFA's leadership that our association responded so quickly and effectively to address the needs of our members and the entire community of agents and advisors. It began almost immediately as the nation started going into lockdown with NAIFA's virtual town hall meetings. The town hall meetings brought us together and gave us a sense of community when many of us were feeling disconnected due to social distancing and the disruption of our normal routines. They also gave us valuable information provided by our peers and some of the industry stalwarts. Information on technology and connecting with clients in a virtual environment. Motivation and business development ideas from the likes of Scott Brennan, Joe Jordan, Van Mueller, Tom Hegner, and others. And deep dives and details of the CARES Act Paycheck Protection Program. If you missed any of them, all of the town halls and NAIFA Nation Impact Week sessions are archived on the NAIFA website and available for on-demand viewing. The great football coach Vince Lombardi said that leaders are not born, they are made. Our programming today is designed to bring out your own natural leadership abilities. The speakers will motivate and inspire you while nurturing your leadership skills. Deidre Van Ness is an expert communicator. She will talk with us about leadership value of making emotional connections with those we lead, whether they be clients, staff, professional peers, or friends and neighbors in our communities. Reginald Friedman is a first responder on the front line of COVID-19 outbreak. As the fire chief and emergency medical director of the city of Hartford, Connecticut, he has a great deal to tell us about leading in a crisis situation. And of course, we are very excited to have Mr. Wonderful. I can't wait to hear from Kevin O'Leary, the billionaire investor, businessman extraordinaire, and the star of TV Shark Tank. He is here with his business partner, Connor O'Brien, and they will give us insights into where the economy is headed and how they provide corporate leadership during difficult times. Speaking of great corporate leadership, I now have the opportunity to introduce NAIFA CEO, Kevin Mayeux, who will give us an association update. Kevin?
Thank you, Larry, and thank you to everyone for joining us today. Whether you are a NAIFA member or not yet a NAIFA member, we've had nearly 5,000 insurance and financial professionals participate in NAIFA Nation Impact Week over the past 3 days. You have made this event a tremendous success. Yesterday, we heard from several prominent leaders on the association level, industry level, and federal government level. They spoke about their job of leading us as a nation and as an industry through the COVID-19 crisis and finding sustainable solutions on the other side. But this pandemic is even bigger than that. It requires day-to-day leadership on a local, more personal level. In many cases, our communities, families, and small businesses are suffering. It's not just financial suffering. It's not just a need for financial guidance or risk protection products. Many people are confused and worried, and they are looking for leaders who can provide strength and stability. John Kenneth Galbraith was an economist who served in 3 presidential administrations. No matter what you might think of his economic theories, he had an interesting take on leadership. He said, all the great leaders have had one characteristic in common. It was the willingness to confront unequivocally the major anxiety of the people in their time. This, and not much else, is the essence of leadership. That's what agents and advisors do every day: confront people's anxieties and empower them to face up to those anxieties themselves. You, by the essence of the good work that you do, are all leaders. In fact, insurance and financial professionals, and especially NAIFA members, are some of the strongest leaders that I know. You have built long-term relationships with clients and have earned their respect. They value your opinions, and when you speak, they listen. They look to you for answers in good times and especially in bad. As an association executive, I value your leadership because it makes NAIFA strong. It makes us effective, and it helps us get things done. But COVID-19 and the situation we face today has made leadership all the more valuable. Your leadership skills will help our country, our association, your communities, and your clients get through this. It will help them not just cope, but to thrive. I hope that every one of you is taking this opportunity to reach out to your clients and your communities to check in, reaffirm connections, offer reassurance and guidance, and help lead them through the current crisis. They need your leadership now more than ever before. Before we get started, I'd like to extend a special invitation to everyone joining us today who is not a NAIFA member. I'm confident that today's Leadership Day and our previous 2 days of programming gives you a good taste of what NAIFA is all about. I encourage you to join us. Support your profession, invest in your career, and be part of something that's bigger than yourself. It's a decision you won't regret. Thank you all once again for coming together and being part of our community. The success of this event is truly a testament to NAIFA's new brand image. Together, we can take on anything.